Plaintiff Brenda Simon was a cocaine addict, but she's been sober for 33 years. And when she started dating the defendant, he had been off of drugs for 2 years. Brenda claims after living together for 4 years, they broke up, and she's suing him today for rent. Defendant Kevin Kendall says he was addicted to pain pills, and the first time he went to prison was after his own daughter turned him in. Kevin insists he's now off the pills and only drinks occasionally, and he denies owing Brenda for anything.
Start with you.
Well, this is my ex-fiancé of 6 years. We met in December of 2015 online on a dating app. I thought he was a great guy. We got along really well, and now come to find out he's a
How long after meeting him on the internet did you meet him in person?
A month.
Okay, and what happened from there?
We got along great.
What happened? Okay, you got along great, seeing each other. You lived in the same town, obviously.
No, we didn't. I lived 3 hours away from him. So we met frequently on weekends.
Okay. And things went fine?
Things went fine. Yeah. He ended up moving to Minnesota in July of 2016. I helped fund everything. I helped take care of everything. I supported him for many months.
Why did you do that?
He was fresh out of a halfway house and was in recovery. We were both in recovery. And he was starting to get back on his feet. So he didn't really have a job yet or anything. He was just getting employed, just getting on his feet, just getting back into society.
Okay. And you all entered into a serious relationship, obviously.
Yes.
All right. Isn't that against the rules of NA?
I've been in recovery 33 years. He's been in recovery 2 years at that time.
Okay. How long are you supposed to go without serious relationship?
There's no written, but they say 6 months to a year.
All right. And how did things go? Let's go back to that.
Well, he moved in.
Type of relationship.
I helped him find a job. He got a job, and the agreement was that I would help support him until he got on his feet. And so he lived there, he worked, we got along great. September of 2019, I asked him,
This is how many years had you all lived together at that point?
3.
Okay.
And I figured he should be on his feet by now. You know, he's been working. And so I talked to him, and we agreed on a $200 a month rent fee and half the utilities.
Okay. Sir, you want to give me some background?
Yeah. First off, I think the only reason we're here is because Brenda thinks I cheated, which that did not happen.
Have you relapsed recently or something?
I have went back to drinking. I'm still off the pills.
Well, that won't be long.
No.
Not supposed to drink at all, right? No mind-altering substances, right?
Sure.
Alcohol, weed, nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
In your recovery. Okay,
Yes.
and he's talking about he's drinking. And you come across today as someone who uses. She comes across totally clean. You come across as someone who is actively using hardcore narcotics. That's how you come across today. That's why I asked that question. And you said all you do is drink.
Plaintiff Brenda Simon is suing her ex-fiancé, who admits that his own daughter turned him into the police when he was addicted to pain pills.
All right, let's move right along.
Okay, with that being said, Your Honor, can I give you a little background?
Sure.
In 2000, I was prescribed Dilaudid for back pain. In 2011, my daughter turned me in fear of my life. I was buying, selling, all that. So I got raided 3 times in 1 year. Third time, I went to prison. I got out.
How long did you serve?
I think the first time's 3.5 years.
And the first time you went to prison?
Yes, I was released, and I went right back to the same thing. A month later, I turned myself in. I was on the run. I turned myself in. I was using again, Your Honor.
You relapsed within a month after 3.5 years. And went and turned yourself in because you were on the run for that.
I went back.
How much time did you get the second time?
The second time, I went back for a year and a half.
Year and a half.
Year and a half.
All right. What about the third time? What was that for?
Oh, I didn't go back third time.
Okay, just
I did not go back.
all
But
right.
when I went back to the first time, I got sober from the pills. And to this day, I'm still sober from the pills. My daughter turned me in fear of my life.
I got that. You told me that already. That's why I don't know if you're that clean. Let's get to the rent, ma'am, you're suing about.
Okay. Well, we decided in,
Was it $200 a month, sir, in September of 19 that you agreed to for rent?
Your Honor, she picked me up in Iowa, brought me to Minnesota. There was never an agreement that I knew of. You know, she said she would help me get back on
You
my
moved
feet.
in with her when?
2015.
Okay, and you paid zero rent from 15 to 19, and you're talking about 4 years later she agreed to help you get on your feet.
No, she
After you
agreed
moved
when
in
we-
with this woman and lived off her for 4 entire years, you still hadn't gotten on your feet. Is that what you're telling us?
I had fines to pay. I got credit cards.
4 years, sir.
Yes, I know.
I think you're dope fiend again. That's what I think.
Well, I'm not.
I believe you are. You can't pay your bills. You look like you've been relapsing. You've admitted to relapsing. You've admitted to drinking alcohol, and it is causing your health to decline and your mind to be altered. And whether that's a relapse or whether that's full-time alcoholic, but that's what I know a lot of drug addicts also do. Oh, I drink. Now you do everything. Who you kidding? Oh, I just drink, Your Honor. That's all. Maybe it's because I drink. I drink too many beers. Yeah, I know that's not good. No, you drink 6 to 8 beers, then you go get you a blow, or you go and get you a pill. Think you gonna make a fool out of me? Right. Thank you. You know you can't. And then you ain't gonna get nothing but a fool made out of you. Coming here telling me that you're not getting high anymore. Yeah, and it took you 4 years and you still not on your feet because you paying credit cards. Go ahead, ma'am. He says you didn't require him to pay anything. He thinks perhaps he should live with you eternally without paying a dime. I don't know where he gets that concept from, but you tell me what he failed to pay because you have $5,000 here. And so are you saying from September of 2019 to today, he still hasn't paid you anything?
correct. He paid for some utilities. He did not pay any rent from September of 19 till present.
And he said he wasn't required to.
He was
have
not
any
required
evidence?
to when he first moved to
but
Minnesota.
since 2019.
Right.
Do you have any evidence?
Well, I have a ledger, and then I have the.
Any discussion where he acknowledges at any point?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what I need. Where are we at on
September
that?
of
That's all I
19.
need.
Him and I discussed that. I don't have proof of, but what I
Come
do
on
have
now.
proof of is the documentation that I wrote out his bill for each month, and that is on.
That's what you presented.
Yes.
You got to show me something that says at any point in his life, last 4 years in particular, did he agree? Yeah, you can do the numbers and
Yes.
say, here's what you owe me. I don't owe you a dime. Where you getting that from? Because we had an agreement. No, we had no agreement. You can take them papers and do whatever you want them to, but they didn't mean nothing to me.
Page 8. There's a text message
There you go.
that he owes me some money.
There you go. Now we're going to see whether he a dope fiend again.
Plaintiff Brenda Simon is suing her ex-fiancé, who admits that his own daughter turned him into the police when he was addicted to pain pills.
Hey, Brenda, I'm so very, very sorry that you sent me away, and I'm just so very hurt. I slept a little bit, and no worry, I know it was a little bit. It ain't had nothing to do with her either. You up all night doing your thing. No worry, I will not come around anymore. I have to worry about me. That sounds like somebody who's having a destructive life, and I got to worry about me because I'm back on drugs. At the bottom of my heart, you go ahead and do what you need to do. You are a very good person. Oh, yeah, this is the dope fiend game all day long.
Hall of Fame.
You remember our thousands. That's exactly how they come to me. That's exactly how they come to me. Almost word for word. You are a good person. You don't deserve the way I did you. He definitely dope fiend again. You go ahead because you are a very good person. And if you want this Mike to live there, then at least he pays so it doesn't matter anymore. You move Mike in there?
Mike was moving in before Kevin was asked to leave.
You and Kevin were going together
Yes.
and living together.
Yes.
And you moved Mike in under his nose.
Yeah, that was normal.
Normal for you?
Yeah.
That's how you do your man?
No, I
How
don't do my
much time
men
you
now.
give him? And then you move another one in under that nose. That's what you said. You said, that's what I do.
Well, I have a 4-bedroom house, and 2 of the bedrooms are frequently occupied by people coming fresh out of treatment.
Good.
And Mike was going through a situation and had been in recovery for many years, and asked if he could move in. And that would have been, he asked in January.
You didn't start dating Mike.
No.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
No,
you moved
no,
the man
no.
out that you were dating, moved
No.
new man in, that under his nose. Okay, about me coming around you, where does it say he's gonna pay you though? I'm just beside myself. and if that makes you happy, that's all that I ask for, is that you be happy. I threw away 7 years of sobriety. That was February 7th, sir. So you were a dope fiend by your own admission as of February 7th. That's why I have to embarrass people like that when they come in lying. That's when I call them crackheads and dope fiends, because you come in here lying, rip this woman off out of 5,000, and then you're going to act like she turned you back into a dope fiend. I will be fine. I don't see where it says he owes you, man.
Yeah, go to page 9.
You're going to have to read it.
That's fine. I'll give you your key, no problem. I have you and Dave, he called him Dave. Have a great time. I'm very, very upset. No, Dave is not a different person.
Dave?
No. He called him Dave.
But his real name, Mike.
But his real name
We'll
is
talk
Mike,
about
because he
All
couldn't
right.
remember.
Go ahead.
Yes. But I just accept it. I will have your key, the title. I guess if it's in my stuff, I don't know where it is. I really don't care. Your name's on it. He was talking about a motorcycle. Mm-hmm. Then if you go down a little further, it says, I didn't think I had it, but no worries about Nathan. I'm going to pay him off like that. I told him, and I will pay you off too. And since you got another man living in with you, I'm done.
Okay,
I just
sir,
can't do it.
She shows evidence where you said you're going to pay her. You need help with rehab or not?
I'm 3 days sober today. I am going back to meetings.
Pardon?
I am going back to meetings. I
When?
lost my mother 3 days before
That's why you should
Christmas.
have been
Then
to
I
meetings
lost.
all day that day.
Then
'Cause
I
you
lost-
know that provokes stress, and stress is what triggers drug addiction. Sir, let my staff know whether you want to go. Until then, you're a dope fiend that don't want to change. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
I wish you the best.
I do to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything you've done.